Okay. Says it's online on my phone. For all the people who are watching this after the fact, all you time travelers, I am Tidbit. I do voices, design games and worlds and stories, all that kind of stuff. We are currently playing through Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We are about to do the special case, because I forgot about that last stream. Nearly jumped into the next game. But hey, let's do this. And normal pleasantries, I do these streams every Monday at noon PST. And always make sure to clip your favorite moments, because they show up on the front of the YouTube channel. Alright. Okay. And we're not doing load game, because that will jump us to who knows where. Yeah, we're in the other game. Phew. Special episode. I mean, I feel like there's no other spot I can do it, so I guess we start from that chapter? Uh-oh. The achievement there may have
My
spoiled
name is Phoenix Wright, head of the Wright Anything Agency and a lawyer. Although, I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job. And what a case it was. It happened only a few months after Athena joined our office.
Please do not tell me this is fully voiced. Then I am here as just an unwitting... Not an unwitting. I'd just be here as extra baggage.
Captain Morla! He made it just in time!
Imagine getting hit by an entire freaking orca!
We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Wow, SeaWorld is just not hiding the violence anymore. Okay, I imagine since Phoenix narrated it, he's the one doing it, but it's July 20th, 12:37 p.m. Right? Anything. Yep. Today's my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney's badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Even Trucy said, "Looking good, Papa." So, Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge? Wow! Dahl mentioned that they played the game in the costumes, and I figured, why not for the special episode? Put on the costumes. So it's very funny of Phoenix to say, what do you think of the new attorney's badge, as he is wearing his costume that hopefully we'll see. This ship-shape aquarium show is great! I can't get enough of it! Athena? I still can't believe they showed the Swashbuckler Spectacular on TV! Good thing I recorded this. Now, who's ready for another viewing? We've already watched it 5 times. Let's watch something else now. How can you even suggest such a thing? This show is therapeutic. Boss here. Asking you guys a question. What's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale? What? Don't you know anything? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment. You're kidding. That kind of thing really exists? It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. I still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together. It was so...
Hey, do you two think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change? Hey, neither of us are in our uniforms. Uniforms? Yeah, aren't the suits our uniforms? That's why they're color-coded? Oh. Work? But we already cleaned the toilet. Twice. Each. Hey, wait a minute! Is that your badge I see?
Wow! Congrats on getting your attorney's badge back, boss!
Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Sheesh. Took him long enough to notice. You are wearing a costume, boss. Hey, that's Athena's thing. What? Can I not join in? Gee, Mr. Wright. With that badge on, you suddenly look so capable. Thanks? It's not like I was some lazy bum, you know. I'm just gonna keep smiling. 'Cause I know. But what made you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyway? Well, I made a promise to a certain somebody. An important promise. What could be so important? Anyway, we have 3 lawyers now, so we better start taking on loads of work. What was that, boss? I thought it was gonna say loads.
I'm all for that! Let's get this agency hoppin'!
Well, we have plenty of enthusiasm. All I need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this badge. I feel like a rookie all over again.
And this just in. The owner of Shipshape Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been murdered. The suspect in the case is reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium.
Is that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena?
Ah, it is! I can't believe it. A murder at Shipshape Aquarium? I love that place! We need to get to the bottom of this. Really? I'm just in luck then. Ah. I'm gonna go for a more... I have no idea how to describe this kind of voice. But she just gives me this kind of energy. I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend.
What? Who in the world is this? Are you a client?
Wait. That costume, it looks just like... I've got it! You work at Shipshape Aquarium! Arr, that's right. What? You Minow. Minow. Oh, you know it. You know it. I'm Sasha Buckler. I perform like an agile catfish in our pirate show. It'll blowfish your mind.
Minow? Blowfish? Oh, like a minnow.
Oh.
Those puns floundered a bit.
I figured out the client's identity. Chalk up 1 for analytical science. Arr. Me friend is under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I've gotta find this Phoenix Wright guy. Oh fuck, I'm falling into Irish.
Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers too.
Pick the girl.
If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask.
The same goes for me, too, Miss Buckler. Just call me Sasha. And I'll call you all by your first names, too, if that's all right. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena. You have to help me, please. I must save my friend.
Guess we better start by asking her more about her defense requests.
Fuck it. I'm going full pirate. Yar.
Miss, Sasha, could you tell us more about why you need our help?
My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Shipshape Aquarium.
Captain? I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium.
Yeah, well, our aquarium has a pirate ship theme, if you couldn't tell. That's why we call the owner our captain. We call the employees crew, too.
That's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there.
Anyway, one of the crew members, my friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder. They've already decided she's guilty. I think they're gonna give her the death penalty.
Whoa! What happened to due process?
But my friend is as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. I know there's no way she's murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. But with a name like Wright, I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight.
Wait a minute. Is this just a poor done pirate accent?
Yes! Shush.
Gosh, why do we keep on dealing with the weirdos with the wonky accents? Don't tell me she picked you because of a bad pun. Ouch. I see my reputation doesn't precede me. But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. What's the real reason you picked me, Sasha?
Well, to be honest, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. They said stuff like, "There's no merit to taking your case," or "I'm not sure I can help." They're all as cruel as sharks, with hearts plunderer than whitebait. Punier. Oh, I can really feel Sasha's frustration.
With nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. But helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place.
And then I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances.
Guess my reputation does precede me. Not sure how well deserved it is, though.
I thought to myself, if anybody can save my friend, it's you, Phoenix Wright.
Quite a tall order there for a man who just got his badge back. But I don't want to let Sasha down, or her friend.
Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend.
That's just what I was thinking. Sasha, we'll accept your case.
You will? Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. Literally. The fucking phone keeps on falling down. Well, no time to stand around and mull it over things. I want you to meet my friend right away. Come to Shipshape Aquarium with me. You got it.
I'll go too. Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Trucy gets back.
What?
You never know when a new client might step by.
Oh, come on. How come I'm the one who has to stay behind?
Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we? Hey, what do you think of this? The return of a legendary lawyer! It's kind of exciting. Kind of. So, how do I look with it? Wow! You present that thing like a real pro! You must have done it 1,000 times. Why wasn't there happiness in that last part? You know why. Jesus! Crackers! I'm just straight up. Phone keeps on bugging out. I don't know why. It never really seems like enough to just have it pinned on my lapel for some reason. I get wanting to show it off. When I first became a lawyer, I flashed my badge left and right. Oh, you still do that, actually.
Oh, yo ho ho, in a bottle of rum. I'm practicing the pirate voice. Fish. I know someone who would love this case. Wow, this is gorgeous. It's just like being under the sea. Yeah, this is the aqua tunnel. Our pride and joy. I'm really glad you like it. I'm gonna go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Take a look around the tunnel. And then come meet me at the pool up ahead, just on the right. Hey, boss! Look at this cute little fish!
I bet it would be delicious grilled.
Seriously? Is that all you can think of?
Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Ooh, and here comes grilled chicken.
No! Don't eat that! That's not a chicken, it's a penguin! Come here, little cutie. You just have that walking around? Ah. It ignored me.
Maybe it was hungry too. Ooh, look, it dropped something.
It's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular Show!
That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in its little tiny adorable backpack.
So it's passing out flyers. Oh, how cute!
A carrier penguin that distributes flyers. We could use one of those for our office. Well, can't keep the client waiting. We better get going.
Yeah, you're right! Time to roll up our sleeves!
Athena,
Yeah!
you're not wearing any sleeves right now.
Oh! They designed this dialogue not for the costumes.
Octopus, octopus.
Jeez, what is wrong with my YouTube? Keeps on falling.
Huh? I don't see Sasha. Ah! You two are the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned.
Detective Fulbright! Are you the lead detective on this case?
That's right! As long as evil exists in this world, there'll be no rest for me. Because you're the greatest evil. Who told you? I'm a time traveler here. Ah, is that what's up with your costume? This is my old clothes, but sure, costume. And who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we've met. Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. See, there's my name. Don't forget it. I can't. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky. Right. This guy is even louder than Apollo.
I want to make a joke. The loud men that we have interacted with is only two. One of them is no longer men. One of them didn't used to be men. that being Robin and Apollo, respectively. So, is the Phantom here, like, non-binary? Complete the set?
So, where is the suspect being questioned? And where is Miss Buck?
Here I be, me buckos! Wow!
Hey!
Shiver me timbers! There be one of Dread Pirates... Wait. There be one of Dread Pirate Nostache's scurvy swabs!
I beg your pardon? I'm not anybody's swab, scurvy, or otherwise.
Oh.
I wonder if they're playing with the fact of, like... Because this mentions of just, like, it's after the fact. You play this when you're done with the main thing. I wonder if they really are going to play with the fact of just, like, yeah, Fulbright's not going to get scared by crap. More shameless than a sea lion you be, trying to make off with me best bucko. If you want to pick a fight with us, you'd best bring along an army of great white sharks. Okay, this character seems to be voiced. I will not bother. Sasha, what's going on here?
Let me introduce ye. This is my friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley. But she only responds to Orla. So that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's the suspect in the murder. But she's never hurt anybody.
She's the suspect?
Yeah, and thank goodness you came before they put her down. I'm really grateful to the two of you. I just know you'll save Orla.
What? Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was.
An orca is the suspect? Our client is an orca? Is this for real? And then Ripper comments, may not be here for a while since school started. Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oopsies.
That's one very big oopsies. You're making Phoenix much louder and angrier. By the way, what was with that mustache earlier?
Oh, this be part of me costume for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. When I be wearing the mustache, I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. A transformation as dramatic as a pufferfish, wouldn't you say?
I don't think I would ever say that.
Say that to my face.
I didn't.
It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla is wearing a pirate hat, right? Yup, she really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's a problem.
I see. Well, why don't we start with you telling us a little bit more about Orla? Oy. So, you're really serious about me defending Orla?
Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. I heard you once questioned an animal during a trial, and that got your client off the hook. What? No way! You did that?
I might have tried something like that at one point in my career.
Oh, you're gonna have to tell me about this later, or I'll ask Apollo for all the juicy details.
This was before Apollo's time, so unless he looks at the case files.
When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out.
I have to warn you, though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? They're called killer whales. Yike! I think I made her mad.
I won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings, you know. Orcas have feelings too, you know. Yeah, boss! They have emotions just like we do!
Fulbright's like, sure, yeah, all of us here has emotions. Yeah. Sorry. Is anger the only is anger the only feeling I inspire in women?
Don't worry. She says she forgives you. Yar. Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla here only eats fish. The captain went to feed Orla this morning, and then he was found dead in this very room.
Could you tell us more about his death? So, the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered.
Yeah. It was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed.
The orca pool is this tank here.
Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so that guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor. The security guard and I heard the scream and came running into the pool room, where we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in his swashbuckler's costume. He was as big and tough as old Crocodile. The captain. I still can't believe he's dead. Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he? Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you.
Sad goldfish.
Okay, time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime? Orla's in here as a suspect.
I be the big captain.
I don't... Yep. If I just try and translate this to a more femme voice, it's just Irish. 22. Why is Trucy in here?
Can you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion?
The police think Orla went berserk during practice for the swashbuckler spectacle. But Orla would never do anything like that, right, Orla? Aw, just look at that face! It's so adorable! The charges just have to be false!
I hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness. That's right, we base them on facts. Just take a look at this.
Oh, wait, I just realized why he's always like, it's...
Facts are over emotion.
Because he can't identify emotion. He doesn't have any emotion, so the only thing he walks behind is fact.
A photo of the victim, huh? He's got a wound on his head. Very perceptive. The victim and the orca were the only ones in here. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around. Photo of the body.
So, what's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim and spat them onto the ledge?
They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming them underwater. We believe this orca did just that by pulling the victim into this 65-foot pool. and then ramming him while they were in the water.
My eyes.
Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be one tough case. No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense. Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death due to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy.
So Orla's gonna be put down without a proper investigation? That isn't fair! That's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright!
The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes. Just like there's nothing we can do about the fact YouTube keeps falling down. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is the victim himself, so all we can do is hold the orca responsible.
Yar, Phoenix. Isn't there anything you can do? They're gonna put Orla down!
Sasha and Orla are dependent on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. But how do I help an orca? Wait. Yes, I can do this.
I mean, this is technically what his job description is. He's not about finding the real killer. They just accidentally always stumble on that.
I got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court. Huh? What? Even an orca deserves a fair trial. If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her.
Yo, what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? What the heck? I'll take responsibility for her too.
Are you two insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal, not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court. Then let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. Hey, I guess so. Who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale?
Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now.
But...
Please, Detective Fulbright, for justice's sake.
The police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. If your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal, then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for a possible merit. You mean it?
Really? That's fantastic! You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright. Why are you both laughing?
It's after the fifth case. Yeah, we both know what's going on here. Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I'd better be off.
You two are our lifeboats. I'll be right here if you need me.
Thanks. I've got a feeling we really need your help with this investigation.
We're still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can.
To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make a indictment. So we have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case.
There just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla.
Detective Fulbright said there were no weapons in the area other than her. So we better look for something to prove him wrong. We better make a note of that so I don't forget.
You sure are organized, boss! Maybe I should get a notebook of my own.
Just like to jot down notes on the case in the court record as I go along. We can use it as a sort of to-do list.
Great idea! I'll add things too, and whenever we're stuck, we can just refer to the notes.
To read my notes, I just open the record. And then flip them around with Q or E. There. Note jotted. Let's investigate this crime scene.
There has to be some evidence here we can use in court. Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here.
That's right. If we change our perspective, we might come across new evidence. Let's first see what we can find using Wazzer. And when we're ready, we can use B M to change our perspective. Bowel movements.
Really? Is that the only thing you can come up with, B and M?
I mean, I think of bad manners, but that seems to only be gamer lingo.
Or, if there's a particular spot that's got your attention, get right up to it and look away.
Like that outline of the body on the far right there.
Of course! Talking to everybody involved is one of the keys to a good investigation, too.
Exactly. And if we present items to people, we might learn even more.
Right! It all boils down to thorough legwork. Let's get this started. Okay, with all that tutorial stuff going on, makes me feel like this was like a demo case? Or something?
So far away to get a good look at. Better get closer first.
But if I get closer... Oh. It goes down. Ooh, look at a little ball.
Oh, look. There's a ball in the water. Is that our prop for the show?
That's one of Orla's toys, Yar. She plays volleyball with it. It's usually just in the bin. Guess I must have forgotten to put it away yesterday. Wow, I wish I could play volleyball with an Orla. You mean an orca. You have as much fight in you as a mean old lobster. I like it. There aren't many people who want to be on the receiving end of Orla's fastball. Her fastball? Yeah. She likes to be naughty and slam the ball into things around the pool. You should hear the sound that ball makes when it crashes into stuff. Har. That is a sad laugh. Yar. Well, maybe some other time.
She suddenly went from fighting lobster to reluctant hermit crab. I found the Dragon Balls.
What? Hey, there's a cannon in the shape of a shark! I'd love to try firing that thing. Boom. And there goes my YouTube fully. Great, great. Wasn't just, oh, it minimized into a small thing. It full on, like, killed the app.
Are these cannonballs supposed to look like fish eggs or something?
But why fish eggs and not baby sharks?
Don't say that again.
Think about how crazy it would be to have a shark go flying through the air. Watch the thrilling life-or-death struggle as the little tykes fight to stay alive out of water. I can see it now. The drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth.
A tornado of sharks? Not even Hollywood could conjure up something that insane.
Well, I wonder what movie they know about.
There's a piece of meat on a plastic hoop suspended from the ceiling. Talk about clashy decor.
I guess Orla really likes meat? Who knew they fed her such large chunks, though?
All orcas are carnivores. You knew that, right?
Of course, silly. I love meat, too. Protein is your body's basic building blocks, after all.
But that meat is made out of rubber. I doubt Orla would really eat it, even if she wanted to.
You mean to tell me she jumps all the way up and there's not even a reward? How are they gonna grow Booba?
What?
What? The poor girl? All that effort!
What? No, you go back to that.
Nope! Here's your next line.
I don't think Orla is as dumb as you think she is. God damn it! Not allowed to use magic on me, Athena.
I am named after a goddess. Expect magic. Hey, look! There's an apparatus here to hang from.
I don't think it's for people to hang from. Looks more like a crane to move things with.
But Sasha was hanging from it during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. I bet there are all kinds of ways to use it, not just to move things. Come on, boss, try thinking outside the box.
Is she trying to say I have a narrow-minded view of things?
You can only see 3 angles of this room, so yes.
A setting sun. Sunsets always remind me how quickly the day goes by.
Oh, boss! It's just a painted backdrop, you know.
Down, Athena. Of course I know. I guess they use it for the Swashbuckler Spectacular.
It looks handmade. Ooh, I just got an idea. Why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop?
Are you disrespecting the judge's ability to manifest the words not guilty in front of us all?
I mean, it's cool and all, but it's been there for like 5 games now. It's not super interesting.
Why is the only consistent person in this game the judge?
Ah, don't say it too quickly, because there's that whole segment with the other judge.
I think that's just in the investigation games.
Oh. Was it?
I don't know. Haven't played those. And presented to the judge when things aren't going our way.
No, we put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging it behind the defendant.
I almost want to see how the judge would respond to that. Alright, let's touch the murder.
What a mess! What was all this stuff knocked over? Was all this stuff knocked over when the victim struggled with the killer?
It's possible, but it'd be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Dolphin. Look at all this stuff scattered everywhere.
Hey, that was my line. I see some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with the case.
They're made of rubber. I doubt they could be used as a weapon.
But I still bet if someone got whacked with one, it would be quite a bit. It would sting quite a bit. Why is my phone app being so buggy? Okay. Let's just go into settings. Where would that be? Yeah, I can't find a spot. Just constantly wants to minimize. So, what if, because I've never tried it like this, what if I have the phone sideways? There we go. Try and minimize with that.
Yeah, I guess it would.
But I think I could stand the pain.
Yeah? Good for you. Oh, look. There's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor, too.
Mr. Right, are you even listening to me? Stop looking at those toys.
Yikes! I guess I've been caught red-faced.
Ugh. So this is where the body was found, huh?
Still squeamish?
Yeah.
What the frick? Huh.
Whoa. Okay, I think my phone app is just borked. It's not showing the stream at all anymore. It's just a black screen. How fun. There we go. Just put it right there.
If they suspect Orla, maybe they found some evidence of an attack on the victim?
Orla didn't attack the captain! She loved him! The captain rescued Orla when she was little. After she got beached on the shore. He tried to release her into the ocean, but she kept coming back. I could tell Orla's sad about losing the captain, but she's not her usual chipper self. Orla must really love this aquarium and the captain. She was the only one... She's the only one around here big and strong enough to play with the big tough captain. Every day she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat.
Yikes. I guess you weren't kidding when you said the captain was a really strong guy. Let me check something. Yeah. Makes me think
that Orla stole the hat to reveal the wound, because it looks dried. It's not spilling anywhere. So it either stabbed through his hat. Yeah, wait, where is his hat? Also, I just realized we never really used this case brief except in the yokai village. I do not remember another time using it.
Let's get out of here. It's a murdered fish.
It's a mammal.
What? How do you know?
Because. Eh.
The doors are slightly open. There are police officers standing guard outside.
I guess they're watching to make sure we don't try any funny business. Oh my gosh, it did. It minimized even with it sideways. There is no hope.
Well, now that you've said it, I suddenly feel the urge to do something.
How about if I suddenly break out some squat exercises? That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, that might cause a few raised eyebrows in ways you don't want, Athena.
Can a girl exercise to get some glutes?
I don't think that's how you get glutes.
You don't know how to manage a body, do you, Mr. Right?
Do you?
No.
Orla's not gonna notice me from here. I better move around in front.
Look at all them hats.
Doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool.
There's usually water in the pool, so it... But there's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently the pool spans 2 whole floors! Ordinarily, visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. But they said on TV that they sometimes give behind-the-scenes tours.
Sounds like that swashbuckler spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy. Looks like the control panel for the crane apparatus. Sure are a lot of buttons.
When I see this many buttons, I start to get fidgety.
Pesky bird.
What?
I know what you mean. You start itching to push them, right?
Nah, I start itching to make a psychological study of people who want to push buttons.
Need I remind you that I'm your boss and not your guinea pig?
Yikes! Look at that huge octopus!
That must be a show prop, too. One of its legs is missing, though.
Would it be exciting to take on a huge enemy like that? I'd like to give it a try myself, as a lawyer, that is.
You know you have an insufficient number of limbs to out-object it, right? To out-object it.
Objection, 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 object. Huh. Someone seemed to cut this one short.
You're right. Talk to the suspect.
Is that show makeup above Orla's eye? Arr, that's right. It's a starfish. Kind of makes her look like a punk rockin' pirate, don't you think?
Punk rock pirate killer whale. It's officials. Society's on the road to ruin.
Frickin' old man. Well, I think Orla is one hot rockfish. Speaking of rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you want during the show? I give her signals with this whistle.
Oh, but I didn't hear anything just now.
The sound's out of range for a human's hearing. Just like a dog whistle. Orcas have better hearing than people do. They can even hear the whistle underwater. That's so cool! I wish I could give commands to Orla. Anybody can do that. All they have to do is learn the signals. Here, Athena, you can have one of our whistles. Consider it a present. Yar. Gee, thanks! As for the actual commands, I'm afraid I can't teach them to you. They're top secret.
I guess that's about it.
Under different circumstances, I would have loved to see the swashbuckler spectacular. The three of us always perform the show together. Me, Orla, and the captain. Today's show has been cancelled, but we could put on a little performance for you now. We be Captain Orla's swashbucklers, me buckos. We love to sail the seven seas. We've come to rout that mangy Balgard, dread pirate Nostash. Avast there he be, Nostash himself, prepare to feed the fish.
Am I playing the role of No Stash?
Well, Sasha has a stash, and you don't, so I guess so. Hit him with your water cannon, Captain, and spare no quarter.
Hey!
We swim through storms and waves, all because, you see, grand treasure and adventures awaiting just for me. Wow, that was awesome! Your performance packed quite a wallop.
Yeah, I, for one, feel like I took quite a beating. Yar har.
Sorry about that. Can't have a show without a bad guy role, right?
But a singing orca, huh? Must have been tough to train her to do that.
That's Orla's best trick. She can only sing one song, though.
Well, she's still got one up on a pianist who can't even play one song. Well, now that we've had a taste of the show, we better do some more investigating.
Good idea. Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel. I wonder if this is... Huh. This feels interesting. We immediately got the case and we're starting to investigate. Have they done that before? We immediately started an investigation segment.
So, you all done investigating the pool already? We had a good look around, but now we're moving on to the other areas.
How is the police investigation going? Did you, say, for example, find any other suspects besides Orla?
Would that be fortunate for you if we did? But no, I'm afraid not. And even more unfortunate for you, I'm afraid we found decisive evidence of the orca's guilt. What? Please tell us more, Detective.
So what's this decisive evidence? Don't hold on us now, Detective Fulbright.
I'm very sorry, but I can't share classified information with the defense. Especially not security footage that shows the moment the orca attacked the victim. Yep. I'm to personally see to it that this baby stays safe. It will never leave my side. Excuse me, but there's a call for you, Detective. Excuse me, but there's a call for you, Detective. I'll be right there. Sorry, guys, you know how it is.
Well, he never said that he wouldn't leave its side. I guess now, let's sneak a peek. What the?
Is this supposed to be the moment Orla attacked the victim?
little bit of footage doesn't prove anything.
I agree. I believe in Orla and Sasha. Let's just continue with our investigation.
Good idea. There's a sticker on the danger.
Guess somebody there manages the cameras? Let's check it out later. Sorry about that. Prosecutor Blackwell called to remind me to go feed Taka. So, where were we? Ah, that's right. You two got any more questions for me?
Oh, the bird! Wait, the bird.
I won't even do, like, his, like, samurai voice. I'll just do his, like, normal voice, because he thinks he's on call. Fulbright. Yes? Blackwell? My bird, I heard you're at the aquarium. Could you feed them some finely picked fish? Certainly. I'll try and be discreet about it. They won't notice a few fish is gone. And besides, that bird is hungry. Justice demands it. Attaboy. No, we're good. Thank you for leaking all your info. Yar har 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 har.
Arr, be the Pablo danger.
There's a seal! And jellyfish. And a skeleton of nondescript animal. Well, I just can't identify it. There's so many things going on here. This looks like one of those hands-on exhibits. It has a real air of danger, don't you think?
Well, the banner does say it's the
Pablo danger.
Let's see. According to the description, this room is a pub where pirates gather, exploring and interacting with sea creatures. Actually feel the electricity of electric eels and feel the real piranhas. Experience the terror of the seas with these dangerous experiments. What?
all of those sound less like terror and more like torture to me.
Ahem. I'd thank ye to keep it down there, Blue Boy. I'm conducting an experiment.
Not a pirate at all.
Who the heck is this woman? What kind of voice? Oh. Do not disturb me, unless you wish to be zapped with an electric eel.
My apologies, ma'am. Wow, she seems intense.
Excuse me, but who are you? Before you ask others, should you give your name first? Basic manners, young lady. Oh, yes, of course. My name is... Never mind. I will simply call you Yellow Girl. It's easier that way. I'm Norma de Plume. I'm very interested in Ship's aquarium, and I'm a frequent visitor here. But, I don't want to be Yellow Girl!
And you think I want to be called Blue Boy? Ugh. Let's just see what she has to say.
Norma de Plume. You say you're interested in the aquarium, but you don't look like a staff member. Let's see. I've got it! You're someone completely unrelated to this aquarium.
That's some deductive reasoning there, champ.
I'm a visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest, and what might you be? I'm not a what? I'm a lawyer.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. And I run a law office.
Well, whatever you are, I don't have the slightest interests. Just who do you think? Who does she think she is, boss?
A visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest. Remember?
I thought they closed the aquarium and weren't letting members of the public in. But I have special permission, you see.
And why exactly is that, if I may ask?
Well, because of the... Heavens, I've said too much.
Great. I remember this. Cyclops.
Huh? Psychedelic rocks? Cyborg clocks? What?
No. Cyclops. It's the power of this Magitama. It gives me the ability to see the secrets locked away in somebody's heart. If I can remove the locks, I can uncover their secrets.
Didn't know you had a magical item like that.
It looks like this lady knows something about what happened. I'll just use my Magitama and undo her Cyclops. Huh? I can't see the Cyclops anymore.
Huh? The color of that stone looks different from before.
That's funny. Maybe it's just out of juice?
It can do that?
Yeah, a certain girl I know poured her spiritual power into it for me. Without that power, I can't undo the Cyclops.
No way! Why do I have to keep quiet about it anyway? I've never been any good at keeping secrets. But I did promise after all, so I guess I had better keep my mouth shut.
Who did you promise what to? What?
No comment. Go away.
Just when I thought we could find more about this case.
Let's go try to find some other way. I'm sure we'll find something.
Are we gonna have to, like, kidnap Pearl? Or, like, find Maya?
I don't know who either of those are. At least at the moment. Maybe Pearl has just been sitting at the agency. I want to see if I can present this to him.
Evidence. Does this mean you want me at the defense's bench in the court? No, I just wanted to see what you think. Oh, darn. In that case, I don't think you want to hear what I think. Can't present people. Here we go.
Hey, Detective Fulbright's gone. Looks like the police investigation is over, too.
That's too bad. I was hoping to get a little more out of him.
What? Oh, no, it's just automatically going.
Is that somebody rapping?
Yo, ho, ho! Cleaner? Nuh-uh. Feeder? That's right. Yo, girl, why you hiding from me? I'm searching all around. Like, this be a bad dream.
Ugh.
Rifle, yo. Could you stop? Hold still for a second. Rifle, yo, sometimes you make me so mad. But now that you're gone, I'm just so sad. Yo, Rifle, just come back to me. We could be together and sing Cree Cree Cree. I don't like this.
I don't like it either. What's with this guy rapping and making strange bird sounds?
Yikes!
Who's there? You didn't hear me rapping, did you? Yeah, well, maybe.
Arr! Look, just do me a favor and pretend you didn't hear nothing.
Fine by us. And who might you be?
I'm Merlin Rhymes. I'm an animal keeper here.
I need to do a more, like, subdued pirates. But the aquarium is already closed today.
At least I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure? You don't sound too certain. Oh, are you new here or something? Yar! Wow! Yeah, that's right. Pretty good, I guess. So, who are you guys?
I'm Phoenix Wright.
And I'm Athena Sykes. We're lawyers and we're gonna represent Orla by taking her case to court and proving she's innocent. Are you serious? You want to defend an Arca and Carta? Oh. But if you're here for Orla, that must make you friends of Sasha's. Sorry if I came across as rude.
Sounds like he's friends with Sasha.
Sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to rap to pass the time. Especially when I'm around the animals I love.
Does your voice keep changing?
The person voice acting doesn't know what to do with this. This person is both anemic, but also very energetic.
I don't know what vibe to do for them. I'm sorry. Ooh, I love animals too, especially marine creatures like dolphins.
I like marine creatures too, but just the ones you can eat.
Yeah? Well, people who like animals are good people. That's what I always say. If there's anything I can do for you two, just say the word. I just started working here though, so I don't know how much help I can be. Mr. Rhymes seems pretty friendly.
Yeah, friendly and agreeable.
Marlon Rhymes. Ship Shop Shape's new aquarium keeper. He loves animals as much as he loves rapping. With a rap tap tap and a fire in the hole. So, what exactly do you do here as an animal keeper?
Yar, mainly I clean the place and feed the animals. Wiping all this glass takes forever.
Oh, damn. I can imagine. This tunnel alone must take most of the day.
I also prep the food and the animals eat. That's the hardest part of all. Okay, screw it. We're not gonna give him a pirate accent as well, because I just realized it would be indistinguishable from any of the other pirate characters that are gonna show up. You mean it's really difficult to get the hang of?
Nah, I mean, I'm a vegetarian, so cutting fish and meat and stuff creeps me out.
Yeah, perfect character grab with the fact that it's like, I'm vegetarian.
Now there's something I never expected to hear from a pirate. Do you know anything about the incident that took place this morning? Yeah? One of our guests saw what happened and started screaming. I came running, but by the time I got there, I couldn't see the orca or the captain.
Speaking of the captain, what was he like?
Like a strong captain who can turn a wild bunch of ruffians into some great pirates. He always treated us fairly and equally, humans and fishes alike. The real deal, man. Hey, what are you crying for?
I'm not crying! It's just, I can feel your heart crying. That's all.
Girl, what are you talking about? I'm not crying either.
There is a very specific way they want this character to be read, but I am not confident in doing, to put it as the game would call it, a rapper accent.
I guess I won't mention that his eyes are puffier than a pair of pufferfish.
I bet Sasha and our vet, Dr. Crab, are even more upset by his death.
Vet? This aquarium has a resident vet?
Yeah. Yo, hold up. I haven't seen Dr. Crab this morning. Staff are supposed to stay put. The night shift has been on duty since last night, but they won't let us go home. Sasha even had to get special permission to go out looking for a lawyer this morning.
We haven't seen anybody here who looks like a vet. Were you rapping about something? Were you rapping something about looking for a weapon earlier? A rifle or something?
No, not a weapon. Rifle is the name of one of our penguins.
A penguin? Why would you name a penguin something like that?
Yo ho, yo ho ho ho. Prepare for the battle. Prepare for the war. Little lady rifle's gonna even the score. Even think you can escape with your pride? Nuh-uh. You're just gonna be straight up denied. Yo ho, yo ho ho. Anyway, that's what she's like. So we named her Rifle.
Okay, but did you have to rap it?
Yes, the writers are trying to show off their insensitivities. That's just how I roll.
Does Rifle wear a backpack by any chance?
Yar, that's the one. So you've seen her, huh? She's always running away. She's such a good runner. We decided to put her work delivering flyers.
Do you really want a dangerous penguin like that running loose?
Oh, Rifle's not dangerous. She only attacks people she doesn't like.
When we ran into her earlier, she didn't attack us. She straight up ignored us, actually.
Hey, I have an idea. If you run into Rifle again, would you mind feeding her for me? She didn't come back to the pool at feeding time like usual, so I've been looking for her. She loves the smell of fish, so she might come over to you if you have some.
Oh, I would love to feed a penguin. That'd be okay, right, boss?
I don't mind, as long as you carry the fish. God damn it.
Don't you know? I am the backpack. Ew! It smells so fishy.
Really? What a shocker.
Oh, yeah. Besides Rifle, I've been looking for a small fry, too.
Small fry? Is that another penguin?
Nah. She's a friend I made, a high school girl. She went off looking for Rifle somewhere and hasn't been back.
Is she your girlfriend?
What? No way. Sasha is the one at...
So, you like Mrs. Buckler, do you?
Well, I really respect her, you know. We have different tastes in music, but I admire the way she lives her life. It's not like I like her. It's more complicated than that.
I'm pretty sure that all adds up to like.
She tries to put on a brave face. But I think the captain's death is hitting her hardest of all. After all, it was her human show partner that got killed by that orca.
So, you think Orla really did it?
Well, I can understand how Sasha feels, but she's the only one of us who doesn't think the orca did it.
Oh, I see.
I guess it isn't easy to believe in somebody who can't even speak up for herself.
Anyway, let me know if you see Rifle or Small Fry, okay? Small Fry said she was gonna go check the orca pool.
Maybe we'll head back there then. Ah, just teleported us. No dilly-dally. Huh? There's something on the left side of the pool that wasn't there before. Looks like an electronic sword?
That was on the side of a rifle. You're back.
Hi, Sasha. What's with this strange sword here?
Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. Probably rifles. But rifle can use a walkie-talkie? She's always running away, so we attached a walkie-talkie to her. If we can hear the sounds around her, we can usually guess where she is.
But not if she drops the walkie-talkie on the floor.
Every member of the crew has one too, so we can communicate back and forth. We can even use them to broadcast specific parts of the aquarium. Cool, huh?
Which makes me think that rifle is the loose end of it's just a walking talkie on the loose
For anyone to use, well, listen to. So if anyone's trying to be discreet, that penguin has to be locked up or else. Well, if Rifle's walkie-talkie is here, then Rifle might still be here too! Rifle! Come out, wherever you are! Ah! Are you okay? You have to be careful around the pools. You might just slip right in. I'm more afraid of my heart jumping right out. Whew.
Hey, who's that riding on Orla? Isn't that Rifle?
Hey! You're right! Come here, Rifle. Oh, I see you ignored me again! Why doesn't that penguin like me? Ah!
Now you've scared Rifle away with all that yelling.
Well, I'm not giving up. I'll make that penguin like me if that's the last thing I do.
Hey, get back here, you little pipsqueak! Sorry, Rifle, but at least you seem all right.
Oh, Pearls is here.
Oh,
Why does she get to walk around?
Hey, it's Pearls.
Oh, Mr. Nick! I haven't seen you in ages.
Pearls be small fry Mr. Ryan's just talking about?
Congratulations on returning to lawyering! I've been thinking about stopping by your office for a visit to congratulate you.
This is Pearl Faye. I call her Pearls. She may dress a little funny. That's because she's a spirit medium. A real prodigy with great power. A real prodigy with great power at that. I've known her since she was little. And she sometimes comes to the office to visit. She's just a little older than Trucy, so she's been like a big sister to her.
I guess everyone here knows Mr. Nick, then? He is such a nice guy, don't you think?
Is she trying to be my big sister too now? What are you doing here, Pearls?
My summer camp is here on a field trip. I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was really looking forward to it. But then that accident happened, and the police just finished questioning me.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Nick, who is that lady next to you? I'm Athena Sykes. I'm a new lawyer at the Right to Anything agency. Oh, how do you do? My name is Pearl Faye. My cousin and my friends call me Pearly. Pearly it is then. Nice to meet you. So, how did the two of you meet?
Well, Just realizing that Pearl's voice and Athena's voice.
Because this is Athena, and this is Pearls. It's just 1 degree away of energy.
Well, you know how I used to travel to Europe to study for their legal systems, Pearls? I met Athena on one of those trips.
So, tell me more about how the two of you met in Europe.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to be asking you the questions here.
A long time ago, Mr. Wright helped me out of a difficult jam. That's when I started thinking about becoming a lawyer like him. So, you're like her mentor, huh, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
Mr. Wright is the whole reason I am who I am today. He was the one who told me my knowledge of psychology could help people in court. Gee, Mr. Nick, it looks like you've become a real adult since the last time I saw you.
I've always been an adult the entire time. I've known you, Pearls.
Oh, a little penguin. Well, would you look at that? Rifle loves you!
She sure does seem to be attracted to Pearls.
I'm so glad she likes me. Penguins are so adorable, aren't they? I even bought myself a little penguin calendar here at the aquarium gift shop. I have it hanging from my bag already. Oh, how cute! A calendar in the shape of a penguin! That calendar is a real hit with all our female visitors. Even I have one. But the rest of the staff thinks it's too cutesy.
I guess it doesn't really fit the whole rough and tumble pirate image very well.
That's a pretty good accent, Mr. Wright.
I'm doing everyone's accent.
What?
You're all in my head. But, why does this calendar smell kind of like fish?
What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Please do not be rude.
Uh-oh. I got Pearls mad.
Why are you putting it into evidence, Mr. Nick?
So, you were looking for Rifle 2?
That's right. I was trying to help Mr. Marlin, the animal keeper. Come here, Rifle. Come on.
She went towards Orla instead.
Ah! I couldn't get Rifle to like me.
Maybe you should quit chasing after her with that scowl of yours.
Mr. Nick, how could you speak to a lady so rudely?
Uh-oh. I got Pearls mad. Again. Why don't you try to get Rifle to take some food from you?
Oh, great idea. I have just the thing to present her to. I have just the right thing to present to her, too.
Gotta present it as evidence to Pearls. Pearls, you wanna eat a fish?
Rifle, I have a present for you. It's chock full of love. Here you go. Ah! Hey, Orla ate my love-filled fish. At least it looks like she enjoyed it, though. I think Orla and I just had a bonding moment. Friendship blossoming with the exchange of some food. Oh, isn't it moving, Mr. Nick?
I think moving might be going a bit far. Anyway, how did you get Rifle to come to you so easily, Pearls? I heard Rifle was attracted to the smell of fish.
But, Mr. Nick, are you saying I smell like fish?
Maybe just a little, yes.
I guess I do need to change my clothes.
That's odd. I wonder why Pearl smells like she's holding a bucket of fish.
Orla doesn't usually want to eat at this time of day. And we've been giving her more food than normal at her regular meal times lately. I think Orla is pregnant. And that's what the... What is that? I think that's what this is about. She's given food to your young. Or something.
Is there something wrong with Orla's feeding habits lately?
Yar, something's weird. The new guy, Marlin, feeds all the other animals besides Orla. But the captain and I, her trainer, are responsible for feeding Orla. It was the captain's turn to feed Orla this morning. But Orla keeps coming to me and signaling she's still hungry. She wants my fish chock full of love.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? She sure is excited to make a new friend, even if they don't talk.
But I don't think the captain would have forgotten to feed Orla. Rifle and that big creature there certainly seem to love each other. This is Orla, the orca. Rifle and Orla are best friends. They belong together like clownfish and a sea anemone.
Care to phrase that in a way us non-biology majors can understand?
Haven't you ever seen fucking Finding Nemo? Oh, so this orca is the suspect. I read in a book once that orcas eat penguins. Don't you worry about that. Orla here's really gentle. And she never eats anything but fish. And a moose. What was that supposed to signify? She's an old sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates Rifle pecking on her.
It's true, she does seem very gentle. She hardly seems like a killer whale.
As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature. Wow, you are going to defend her in court? She's quite the defendant, isn't she?
She's the biggest defendant we've had. Literally. Oh, Pearls. I have a big favor to ask you.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
About my Magitama. Its spiritual power seems to have vanished.
Oh, that Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual power into it. That was so many years ago. I guess that's why it's almost out now. There you go, Mr. Nick. It should be fine now.
Thank you, Pearls. Now I can break psyche locks again.
Oh, I'm glad I could help. Well, I think I'll go find Mr. Marlin now. I'll have to bring Rifle to him. Pearlie sure seems right at home at this aquarium.
You're right. But didn't she say this was her first time here?
Apparently, that girl was in the staff corridor earlier this morning. That's why the detective was questioning her.
What was Pearls doing in the staff corridor?
I don't know. I thought she was Marlin's friend or something.
The staff corridor, huh? Something about that doesn't sit well with me.
Well, if it bothers you, why don't we just go ask her about it?
Yeah, good idea. Let's catch up with her.
almost made it to the penguin!
Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. And speaking of going to the Aqua Tunnel, I need a drink.
And today's drink is Arizona iced tea with raspberry flavor. I don't want to get sick of the fruit punch, so whenever I get that slight feeling of like, meh, I go and grab a new one. Reminds me of Magic Night.
So, ahoy! Base small fry was so clutch with the assist. Rhymes and Rifles reunion, a tale ending in bliss. Now Animal Keeper Rhymes ain't gonna make the mad prop small fry. This case is now shut. Yo, 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 ho, ho.
It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle.
Okay, let's go, Rifle. See ya, small fry.
Oh, Mr. Nick, I didn't see you there. Hey, Pearly! You and Mr. Rhymes seem to be really good friends.
Could you tell us more about your relationship?
Oh, well, I...
Pearly, you doomed yourself.
Why do you say that, Mr. Nick?
I see a Cyclops.
Oh, I really shouldn't have done that.
Pearls? Why do I see a Cyclops?
I'm sorry, Mr. Nick. But I really shouldn't talk about it.
I don't really feel right about digging into Pearl's affairs. She was here at the aquarium at the time of the incident. Or whatever she's hiding could help us in court. Sorry, Pearls, but I'll have to use my Magitama on you.
Take that!
A psych lock. A lock on a person's heart that only I can see. The deeper the secret is hidden, the more locks there will be. Pearls only had one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easily. But if I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and won't be able to move forward. Okay, time to give it a try. Pearls, you have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
Relationship? There is no relationship between Mr. Marlin and me. We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal keeper at the aquarium. That's all.
But there are areas where ordinary visitors to the aquarium don't go. You were here before the incident occurred, weren't you?
Take that!
Just told this.
Yes, that is right. But how did you know?
Someone told me you were there.
I got confused and went the wrong way. I didn't know it was a corridor just for the staff. But that is all it was, Mr. Nick. It didn't even have anything to do with Mr. Marlin.
Sounds reasonable. I guess I better move on to my next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been wondering about, Pearls. Why do you smell like fish?
Fish? What makes you think I smell like fish?
Well, there's a certain someone who convinced me it wasn't my imagination. Frick.
I can't remember if it was Athena or Buckler.
Take that!
Is there something you want to say about that person?
Huh? Oh, I guess not. When it comes to sniffing out the smell of fish, there's only one nose I can rely on. Pearls, I want you to be honest with me. Why do you smell like fish?
Fish? What makes you think I smell like fish?
Well, there's a certain someone who convinced me it wasn't just my imagination.
Oh, it's Rifle. I didn't realize they're in the character profile.
Take that!
But Rifle?
She's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish. Rifle didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. So why then was Rifle attracted to you, Pearls?
I do not know.
Looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. You had an object with you that smelled like fish too. In fact, I think this has something to do with your secret.
Take that!
The fishy smelling calendar has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearls?
I cannot lie to you, Mr. Nick. I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlon and about the calendar.
Whew. It was only one lock. But it sure took some work. Please, tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
I became distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium. Before I knew it, everyone else had moved on, and I got lost. I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age. Yes, Pearls is older. Not tiny little 7-year-old.
Oh, Pearls. I know big crowded places are hard for you.
I sort of panicked and went down the wrong corridor. I ended up in the food prep room, and that's where I met Mr. Marlon. I really startled him when I called out to him. He jumped so much, he startled me too, and I lost my balance and fell down. Oh, Mr. Nick, I spilled so many fish all over the floor.
I guess that explains why you smell fishy. Pardon the pun.
Yes. And my calendar fell off my bag, and it got buried in all the fish, too. I'm seeing stream, and no, it did not. It is completely to the side of Pearl, not even touching a fish.
But it doesn't explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret. Why did you hide it? Why did you want to hide your meeting with Mr. Rhymes?
Well, I didn't want to get him in trouble over feed sanitation regulations because of me. And there goes the YouTube app again. Yay! Why is it being such a butt? And Mr. Marlon said he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room.
Huh? Why not? What was he doing in there?
Before I spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. But because of me, he dropped his calendar too. We had searched amongst the fish.
Can't look at this one. This is probably his, since it smells so much like fish.
Wait a minute. This calendar of yours, it already has writing in it. It does? But I didn't write anything in it yet. There's something written under today's date. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. Maybe my calendar and Mr. Marlon's got mixed up?
Pearls. About what time did you run into Mr. Rhymes?
I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk announce that I was lost. So I must have first gone into the prep room at about 10:10.
I see. Do you mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? It might be a clue to the victim's movements before he was killed.
All right. But be sure to give it back to Mr. Marlin later, okay?
Good. Now maybe I'm ready to remove Miss DePlume's Cyclops 2.
Oh, I am so happy. You get to be a lawyer again, Mr. Nick.
Thanks. I let our friends know that I was back too.
I wish we could all get together. It's been quite a while. Maybe we should throw you a surprise party to celebrate your comeback.
That would be really nice. But if you tell me about it, it wouldn't be a surprise. You know?
Oh, but we could spring it on you after you had forgotten and still surprise you. Oh, I get it now. There's over right here, the eel tank is powering this light bulb to show, ooh, look at how many volts this eel has. And then there's a thing here to feed the piranhas. It's a little safety tube. But then there's this area. You people again? You're becoming quite the nuisance. If that veterinarian won't come out, then I might just have to give up and leave. Veterinarian. Is that the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes was talking about? You are correct. He likes to shut himself up in that back room there and won't come out. But I don't think he's even in there today, so I'm about ready to go home.
She sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. Maybe a little something about the incident this morning, too.
Mr. Wright, this is no time to be standing there thinking to yourself. It's time to put your psychedelic clock skills to work and uncover her secrets.
There were so many things wrong with that sentence that I think an extra one got slipped in.
Who knows?
That's psych lock, Athena. Psych lock.
Take that!
Why you're here. Miss DePlume, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding.
I know nothing of the sort. It would mean breaking my promise.
I don't know who you made this promise to, but you will tell me. You're not an aquarium employee, and yet here you are, after the place is closed. That must mean you're connected to the incident involving the owner somehow. Hmm?
I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner.
No, I think you do. I have a piece of evidence here that suggests you do know something. According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the orca attacking the victim. And the person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Miss DePlume.
I suppose there's no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I.
And I think I can guess why you're here at the aquarium. You aren't simply a visitor to the aquarium. What you really are is... saved.
What?
Sorry. You are a visitor who also happened to witness the death of Jack Shipley.
That is good. Oh, I want to say it, but I promised the police.
It's not good for you to keep things inside, you know. I'm sure you'll feel much better once you get it all out.
I give up. I'll tell you everything.
If she wanted to tell me this... If she wanted to tell me this badly, why couldn't she just have done that from the top?
I think anyone would agree that I held it in as long as I could. But I couldn't be expected to withstand this commoner's badgering any longer.
But please calm yourself, Mr. Plume. And that's top-class badgering to you.
You are correct. I witnessed the killer whale's crime with my own eyes. You got a problem with that, blue boy? Boss, Mr. Plume's anger is so powerful. Even I feel like I'm about to explode. You have to do something! Quick!
Please don't explode on me. You could start with telling me what you saw.
I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim. I told the police what I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known.
So both Mr. Plume's statement and the footage point to Orla's guilt.
Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased that you witnessed this incident. What? Pleased? Shame on you. You are implying that I am happy about an innocent man's death. No, of course not. I just don't get the sense that you were afraid of Orla. It's more like you were interested in her. Are you? You know, I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that maybe... Are you perhaps one of my fans? Is that how you knew? Oh my gosh, the phone app just keeps dying. That I am the non-fiction writer Norma de Plume. Oh, that Norma de Plume?
So, big fan, huh?
No, I've never even heard of her. Well, now that you've figured me out, there's no sense in trying to hide who I am, I suppose. Talking to fans is part of a writer's duty, after all. But I'm not a fan. I tell you. Non-fiction writer.
So, what exactly have you written, Miss de Plume?
Oh my. You mean to say you truly aren't familiar with my work? I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft, you know. I've been gathering information on Orla, the killer whale, for a year now. I've been very worried about Orla's violent tendencies.
And today my concern was proven well justified. Orla isn't violent. She's a sweet and gentle soul. The moment you let your guard down with that killer whale, chomp. Shipshape Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak, but it has been rumored to attack people. But rumors are just rumors. They aren't necessarily true. Yes, I realize that, but I only write the truth. That is why I question the owner directly. But he refused to allow my research. And he even had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance. Come here day after day, don't even come back again."
It sounds like her research was a bit too much to take.
But then, how did you get in here if you've been blacklisted?
I have my methods.
This lady is shameless.
We won't let you speak badly of Orla. We're gonna defend her.
I'm only stating what I saw with my very own eyes. I came to the aquarium today to observe the killer whale. But on my way to that thing's tank, I heard its cries.
You can hear Orla from the visitors corridor?
There are speakers there in the corridor, up near the ceiling. Apparently that speaker is there so visitors can hear the killer whale's sounds. In any case, I approached the killer whale's tank and heard its cries. And when I arrived, I saw something terrifying.
What did you see?
The killer whale stealing the swashbuckler spectacular hat the owner was wearing. And then the moment it bit him and shook him mercilessly to death with its jaws.
What?
What? That was my line, Phoenix.
Sorry. Orla bit the owner to death? In justice we trust! So I take it Miss Plume's just finished telling you what she saw. Detective Fulbright. I guess you've already heard it too. Yep. When we took her statement earlier. Kind of a boring person. Who writes non-fiction these days? As you heard, I'm afraid that accidental death is really the only thing it could be.
Yes! A dangerous creature like that cannot be allowed to harm anyone ever again.
But she's not dangerous. Sorry, but the prosecution's office said the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There was one prosecutor, though, who expressed an interest in the case. Really? Then can we have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation reports? Unfortunately, I doubt even he'd take the action without evidence of a homicide. Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer, but maybe you should give up on this one. Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case. Well, if that's your version of justice, I won't stop you.
We won't rest until we find proof. It wasn't accidental death, Detective. You'll see. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Time to check out that crime scene one more time. Alright then. Let's start re-examining Pronto! I'm gonna check out that mess in the back one more time.
Athena, wait, no running.
Whoa!
Are you okay? It didn't look like she tripped, but...
Oh, I slept.
Huh? Orla? What is it, girl?
Ow!
Athena! Are you alright? She crashed into all that stuff behind her.
I tried to get out of the way. All I did was slip and fall again. Ow.
That was a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt?
I'm okay, but why did Orla spike that ball at me? After all the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me.
Maybe she thought you were the main entree.
Very funny, boss.
In any case, let's give the ball back to Orla. Huh. Looks like everything here got shifted around when you...
Huh. Looks like everything got shifted around when I fell on it.
Hey, you're right. Things are now... There are now things that we couldn't see before. Like another ball. Orla really likes them.
Look! There's something new by the outline of the body, too.
We better take a good look around. Nothing much to see here, except the entire box. Right. Don't you have to, like, be from this angle to investigate? No. Oh, right. Do I have to click the body? Yeah. Bowl. Looks like we just found that giant octopus prop's missing leg.
Wow! I bet you could get a whole lot of Carpaccio from a giant leg like that. Ooh, let's go to the ocean and try to catch a giant octopus of our own.
Yeah, but even if we did catch one, how are you planning to slice it up?
Kinda problem. That's what man invented chainsaws for. I like her energy.
I've never seen anyone so hell-bent on chomping down on some giant octopus. Well, I doubt we could catch one that big anywhere near the shore, anyway.
The more roadblocks you throw up, the more I want to do it, you know. Ooh, I can't wait to get started.
It would appear that Operation Discourage Insanity has backfired.
Sword. Oh, is that supposed to be sticking out of the octopus?
There's a broken sword here.
The tip of the blade is missing. Guess it just broke off?
Don't tell me it happened when Athena fell over.
You better not be trying to pin the blame on me, boss.
What? No, of course not. I totally wasn't on the other side of the pool when you ran over to this end and nearly got spiked.
No trying to hide it. It's written all over your face. Besides, the broken part isn't even here. How could it have been my fault?
I better watch what I think or I'll get every little thing thrown back in my face.
Oh, look at me. Oh no! The child is hurt!
What? Call it? It's just a dummy.
Is it? Oh, I mean, of course it is. I was just testing your response to an emergency.
Well, I guess we just found out that you don't bluff well under pressure.
I guess I'll just have to keep practicing then. I wonder what the dummy is for anyway. Oh, that? We use it to train Orla. It's smaller than a human, but it does the job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practices them on the dummy first.
Forget the tricks. Those bite marks look pretty dangerous.
Circle. Hey, look at this mark on the floor. What do you suppose it is? That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Arla.
Volleyball, huh?
Yeah, if we stand there, she'll spike the ball right at us. Cannon fire. So, when Orla spiked the ball at me earlier, that was one of her tricks. It doesn't mean she hates me? Nar! She wanted to play with you. She loves volleyball. She used to play with the captain all the time. Oh, Sasha looks so sad. Okay, time to snap out of it. This is no time to be dejected and mopey like a blowfish. Yar har! That's right! Time to put on a smile and stay strong, right?
What's a blowfish? Or do I not want to know? What's this? A coin?
Mr. Right! There's blood on it!
You're right, but it's dried.
Do you think it could have been the victim? Ooh. Ooh, this is what was in his head. Oh. Oh, Lordy Lou. How could you do? And what's it doing all the way over here in the first place?
I'm not sure. But now that we found blood outside the pool, it just might help us prove that there's more to this case than just accidental death.
Hey, you're right! Orla certainly can't leave the pool after all.
Speaking of coins, take a look at this. There are a few coins around the body here, too.
You're right, boss! But where did they go? They aren't here anymore. You don't think somebody picked them up, do you?
Hey, Sasha, would you happen to know anything about this coin?
Arr! Oh, I guess I missed one. I just finished up cleaning the rest of them.
You picked up all the coins already.
Arr, that's right. After the police finished their investigation, they gave me the go-ahead. I haven't found them all yet, though. I'm still missing a few. Well, if they aren't beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool? Let's go to that ladder over there and take a peek at the bottom of the pool, boss.
Oh. Neat. Look! I think I see something on the bottom of the pool.
I knew it! Want me to go down and check?
You can't just jump in dressed like that. You'll drown under the weight of your clothes.
I don't have a current image of Athena wearing less clothes than a suit. No, I won't. I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know.
Be that as it may, that pool's really deep. I doubt you could hold your breath that long. But maybe Sasha can?
Ah! Whew! Phoenix! Look at all these coins I found at the bottom!
Thanks, Sasha. So, there really were more of them down there, huh?
We seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are altogether. Including the ones I put away, there are 300 of them. They're for the show.
Sounds like they'd be heavy.
About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little lighter than a stingray. Well, I better go put these coins away where they belong. So, 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene. One of them with blood on it. They have to be related to the case.
I wonder how the blood got on that one coin. Wait a minute. Could it be? Remember how Detective Fulbright said they couldn't find a murder weapon? Well, what if these coins were the weapon?
Huh? How could a little coin kill a grown man?
You ever see Bullseye?
Only in the Daredevil movie.
You should watch the show. They're terrifying.
Ugh. Have you seen the show?
Nah, I've just seen clips. Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 coins together could definitely be used as a weapon. All you have to do is put them in a bag. If you put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it at somebody, it would make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it? It would explain how blood got on this coin.
Oh, I get it. If that bag of coins is the weapon, then we can use it to prove Orla's innocence.
But I don't see anything resembling a coin bag around here.
Maybe the killer took it with them.
Yeah, it would certainly make it look like Orla did it if they did.
You know what I think, Mr. Wright? The bloody coin alone should be enough to prove this might have been a murder.
I agree. It shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orla.
Yes! This is just what we needed. Plot twist. The killer is actually Rifle. And Rhymes is just the person who covered it all up. This penguin is evil mastermind. Von Karma has reincarnated into Rifle. Let's go show this coin to Detective Fulbright and Mr. Plume right away.
Good idea. Let's hope they're still at the Pub O' Danger. Oh, you're back. Did you find anything?
Of course he didn't.
Remember, even if you don't succeed, it's the effort that makes it important. Is he trying to console me?
Let's show them the evidence we found. The one that points to a human culprit.
Right. Because we won't let Orla be put down. Please take a look at this blood-stained coin.
Cease and desist at once! What kind of man shows a lady blood?
She doesn't have to get so worked up about this. What are you terrorizing this lady with? Come on now, let's see it. We found this coin beside the Orca pool. We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood on it. We just learned that there's 300 of these, weighing about 7 pounds in total. Now, what do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins? What? So, you're saying the coins might have been used like some kind of blunt weapon? If the blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely plausible. Jeez, are you okay there? Sorry, the time travel jitters. But I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real culprit was human. Yeah, you wouldn't? Why not? Because there'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them into a weapon. Without that something, it's just not gonna be enough to pass muster. But if I say that your theory does seem to warrant further investigation, I'll call the prosecutor's office and asked to reinvestigate from a possible criminal angle. You will? Thank you so much.
I really hope Detective Fulbright can convince them.
Ugh. You won't believe the answer I got. When I explained your passion for this case and the police's investigation, they said that the prosecutor I mentioned earlier would be willing to take it to court. Really? So, does that mean a new suspect has emerged? No, I'm afraid not. To be frank, Prosecutor Blackwell said he just wants to prove that Orca's guilt in court.
What? It's Prosecutor Blackwell that wants to prosecute Orla?
That's fine, Detective. Thanks for arranging this for us. Well, I must say, you're taking this rather calmly. Defending Orla in court was my idea from the start, and I'll do whatever it takes to save her. In that case, I'll do whatever I can as well to see that justice is served. Mr. Plume, you will be a witness for the prosecution.
A trial for a killer whale? I've never heard of such recklessness before in my life. But I will reveal the truth about this killer whale and then write all about it.
Sounds like a plan. Now, if you'll just come along with me, we have to prepare you for tomorrow, and I still have to arrange an autopsy.
I look forward to tomorrow. Until then, Blue Lawyer and Yellow Fan. Bang. Pew. I am not a fan!
Well, at least we managed to get the case going to trial.
But how in the world do we defend an orca in court anyway?
To be honest, I'm not really sure myself.
Plus, Mr. Plume said Orla bit the victim. This trial sure isn't gonna be easy. But I do love a challenge!
And we ought to be just fine. Guess I should go over that swashbuckler spectacular you were watching this morning.
Yeah! We can have a formal viewing back at the office!
There's nothing decisive against Orla in the security tape. That doesn't mean much. We'll just have to find a more concrete way to save Orla at tomorrow's trial, or else.
Woo! Finally! Shorter segments, not 4-hour bingers. Huh, I kind of forgot we could have short segments. I was expecting this to go longer, but phew. And I guess with the fact no one was in chat, so it's only just you time travelers viewing this. Thank you for watching it. And I will, if you are watching this pretty similar time, then you can probably find me streaming Monday, noon, PST. And who knows what I'll be streaming by then. But next week, we are going to continue this case. So, bye-bye!